Welcome, viewers, to finally another game of Mage Knight Skirmish. David's here to play.
Hello.
He finally got a day off because of holidays and whatnot. But today we're asking the age-old question. For 202 points, is the Arcane Draconum or the Young Fire Dragon worth it? And for those of you who are curious, my sticker fell off. He came fresh out of the box and the sticker already fell off. But here's the points for the Young Fire Dragon. I know somebody was asking for it earlier this year, and yeah, so here's what you do for the Young Fire Dragon and its points. So yep, a multi-dial warrior at 202 points or the Arcane Draconum. Backing up the Young Fire Dragon is a standard troll artillerist, a standard, what the hell is this guy called? A centaur lieutenant, a tough woodland scout, and a standard crystal protector. For the Arcane Draconum, we have a tough Amotep gunner, a weak imp, a tough blade golem, and a tough golem mechanic. So both of those, this guy's the dragon's at 300 points. That's 294 or 299. David will be controlling the Elemental League, and I will be controlling the Draconum and the Atlantis Guild. We already have our table set up. So hindering terrain, flow of water, blocking terrain, low wall, so kind of hindering for line of sight. I'm gonna get the camera set up because I got a tripod mount, and we're gonna see how that looks. We'll be right back. And we're back with the top-down view. Unfortunately, 3 foot by 3 foot board, I can't quite see wholly. You know, it stops right here. The wall keeps going.
We can't get the full girth inside.
What David said. But at the very least, this gives us the top-down view. And as I said, or as you've seen before, the Mage Knight Dungeons video and any other skirmish games that have popped up since then, I do have the little extra camera to do the views. So I'm first player, so I get to choose who goes first. Man, I probably should have figured this out before I hit play. Okay, reading is hard. I do go first because I'm the first player because I placed the first piece of terrain. So I will start with the Arcane Draconum. He moves 8 inches. We're gonna move him up. We're gonna hope his invulnerability does him work. So I'll put a token next to him. These 3 units are in formation: the Blade Golem, the Amotep Gunner, and the Golem Mechanic. They move a whopping 6 because there's a dwarf with them. So boom. And then the imp's gonna fly up 8 inches this way. And that is my turn. So now it is on to David's turn.
And with the dragon, I'm adding up the 2 wings, correct?
You add up any number of movement dials for moving.
Okay. He has 4 on each wing. I just want to move him 8 anyway.
So you would pivot him first, because he can only move forwards and backwards. So you want to pivot him on his point, essentially.
Mm-hmm. And
then you put down the template to make sure he can safely fit there.
And he can.
That's the tank template. What the heck?
I don't know if that's the tank template.
Oh, I printed out the dragon template way too big. I'll have to fix that. Yep. All right.
Well, it's still point to point, so
close enough.
Yeah.
And that is it. So you mark him with a token.
He is moved. And the cool thing is he doesn't have any back arcs, so no matter which angle you come at him, he's got a means to attack.
No sneak attack, no nothing like that. The wall is tall enough. It's the blocking terrain wall, which is why I printed him so tall, to block the giant monsters.
Now this guy, he can do a charge.
But so charge says you can either move your movement and get a free combat, a melee attack, combat action, something like that, or you can double your movement.
And in this case, I'm going to double his movement, going from center point 10
to center point
to 10. So he is moved. Then I'm going to take the Crystal Protector.
Yep.
And the Troll Artillerist.
Well, you can only group them in units of 3.
In that case...
Well, keep in mind, she has swiftness, so she gets to move 4 free. So... unless you want to group them together and move them all at once. You move at your slowest speed.
Yep, which in this case would be 6. So for this move, I am going to
move them all as one group.
Yeah,
Just start moving everything up the board.
exactly. And I use that as a token. There we go.
Excellent.
Alrighty.
All right, so then hey, David's done with his turn. I'm not going to push anything, so I'm just on my turn. I'm just going to clear tokens, and of course, I put an imp over here that you can barely see on camera.
I'm going to also clear tokens.
All right. Ooh, just out of range. So the Imhotep Gunner is going to just run up into the woods and stop once his base fully encapsulates the woods. The Blade Golem is going to move up to... he's got a 14-inch range. Imp's going to move up to here. So there's two of my actions, and then my third action will be my Golem Mechanic, who can somehow heal a dragon person, and he's going to move up to there. He's going to have a hard time healing the dragon person, because the dragon person's got a huge defense number, but that is my turn. Those are my three actions. Imhotep Gunner ran into the hedgerows, the Imp moved up behind the wall, and the Golem Mechanic is going to actually heal the target who is eating all my points.
Okay. What I'm going to do is move him 5. Okay. He's got a thing on there. Question, can I move them in formation and then move her
No.
additionally? Okay, so it has to be one movement.
Yes.
Alrighty. So we are going to move them 6. Right about there. And
You want her arc facing because she's the healer. She's a melee healer, so you want her front arc to basically be touching both characters to heal.
okay, so that's that. That's that. The only other thing I can do just to let's just move him.
So pivot him first. So
Yep.
pivot him on his point.
And he's going to move 4.
Yep. And then you mark him with a token.
So that's my 3.
Excellent. So on my turn, I only have 2 models to move. The Arcane Draconum is going to spin slightly. I think that counts as a movement because I'm just spinning. So he now can see this route. He's got 5 angles there. And then the Blade Golem will move up 8 to here. I need to... Blade Golem and Arcane Draconum get a different color token, and I'm going to pull my blues.
Okay, and I'm going to just pause there and pull my tokens.
Alright, so the Imhotep Gunner is in range. So, and the Imp is... The Imp's going to tie up the Centaur. So he can move 8. Yeah, he can do this. So he lands in the Centaur's rear arc, but the Centaur gets a free spin. So he gets to turn around, because the Imp is a garbage little tie-up model for 5 points. Alright, so I'm going to grab the close-up cam now. Boom. So, Imhotep Gunner, right here, is going to be taking a shot at... you know what? We're going to shoot... Oh, man. I should shoot at the Troll Artillerist. But my line of sight goes through terrain. He goes up to a... Oh, it's a 15 defense. Alright, so Imhotep Gunner into the Troll Artillerist. My attack is 10. His defense is 14. But because my line of sight, my front arc goes through the woods, or the covering terrain, or hindering, whatever it's called, he goes up by 1 defense. So I need a 5 on 2d6.
I think you got it.
I got a 8. Oh, good. It shows up a little bit better. Again, I need to get a better webcam because I have no idea what this guy's read. So I do 3 damage, but your toughness reduces it by 1. So you take 2 damage on the troll artillerist.
Okay.
Here's that little tool if you need it.
Thank you. One, 2.
Yep. Just double checking to make sure you did it.
Yeah. 1, 2. Okay.
Yeah, I found out I had a couple models where the sticker had gotten loose. So, all right. So there's 1 action. The imp moved. That's it for my turn. So I'm going to pull my red tokens, and we are going to go back to David's turn. David's starting off with what?
With the Centaur's going to swing. He's got an attack of 10 against a defense of 14.
Yep. So 2d6. Looking for a 4. You got a 5. So the imp takes how much damage?
Let's have a look on there. Let me see. On his damage, he does a 3.
So the imp takes 3. One. Wait, what? 1 and 2. Yeah, 2 was enough to kill him.
Bam.
He's 5 points.
Okay.
He stalled your centaur for a turn.
There's your blue. Right.
Okay. What's your next? What are your next view or action?
Next view is going to be. She's going to try to heal him.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
And she has an attack of 8 against a defense of 12.
Okay. So she needs to roll 2d6 against his defense of 8.
That's a 4.
8 plus 4 is
12.
12. So you hit him?
Hit him.
All right. And so it's normal healing, right?
Yes.
So you either get to use her base damage or roll d6. But her base damage is what, 0?
Yeah. So D6 it is. 4.
You heal him back to full health because I only dealt 2 to him.
Yep. There we go. So now that was just for her.
Yes.
Now this one.
She gets swiftness, so she can move 4 free.
Yep. Oh, she's going to break away at this point.
She doesn't need a breakaway. Oh, you don't need a roll breakaway, I should say.
Yeah, but I'm going to move 8. So, going to bring her right up here.
Okay. So you still put a token on her, but it doesn't count towards your actions for the turn using swiftness.
In that case, I'm going to put a yellow token.
Okay.
Or would it be easier for the...
It would probably be easier for the orange, because if you've seen, I've been alternating colors depending on who's gone.
Okay, so she is moved. So I still get a move.
Yes, because you did the centaur, her heal, her swiftness is free, so you still have 1 action left.
Okay.
Which is either the troll or the dragon.
Yeah. Let me see. She has no ranged ability, so we're going to go with that. So the dragon can move and attack.
Correct.
All right.
If you have range.
And he does.
No, I mean like if you have like range to the target. So you're going to move like that.
So he's going to turn.
Okay.
And then I'm only going...
You can combine his tail as well if his tail has movement.
8, 9, 10, 11. Cool. Let's get what everybody came for.
Yep.
He's going to...
Dragon on dragon violence.
Bam. And he's going to attack...
The Arcane Draconum.
The Arcane Draconum.
So he's an attack of 12.
Yep.
My defense is 19, but I have invulnerability, so it goes against range attacks. I get +2 to my defense, so I go up to 21 defense.
So there's really no way to hit him.
With a range shot.
Right. Cool. Then I'm going to shoot the little guy behind him.
Okay. That's a good point. Kill his healer. Always aim for the healer.
Yeah.
So he has battle armor, so his defense goes up to 18.
18 on, but I got an attack of
12.
12.
So you either need a 9 to hit the Arcane Draconum, or what? A 6 to hit the.
Let's see if we can do the 6. I got 2 5s.
You got 10. All right. Well, you would have hit the Arcane Draconum.
Damn.
But you. Oh my goodness! You deal 6 points of damage. So he takes 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, he's demoralized.
Yeah.
You did it right. You took out my healer. I can't take out your healer because it's invisible. I can't shoot her. She has limited invisibility.
Cool. By the way, I think it's important to say I appreciate you setting up this because it is pretty cool.
Yeah, and for anyone who's watching, I hope this is enjoyable for you guys. I'm going to stumble over rules again. 2002 was like the last time I played this game. All right. Well, other than the 2, and as you all saw from the previous 2 Mage Knight skirmish games, I screwed up those rules as well. But now we're on to my turn, and we are now going to run away. He runs 2 because he's demoralized. He's got to run away if I give him an action. Oh, where's the Blade Golem going to go? I guess the Blade Golem is just going to start squishing elves. Because he's not going to be useful against a dragon. There's no need to fear. Underdog is here. Well, the Arcane Draconum just saw his little dwarf mechanic, or golem mechanic, not dwarf. No, it is a dwarf. It's one of those half Black Powder Rebel. It's the multi-faction model. I was thinking dwarf. I was thinking like gnome or midget. It's like nope. All right, so the Arcane Draconum has an attack of 15 against the Fire Dragon's defense of 17.
Okay.
So I need a
2, right?
I need the 3 because if I roll a 2, it's a critical miss and I take damage.
No.
Oh, hang on. What am I doing? We got to set up the cool shot. Sorry about that. I got to set up the cool shot. He hits the Fire Dragon, Greater Fire Dragon, the young Greater Fire Dragon, for a grand total of 5 damage. I am not using Magic Blast. That is a waste of points on him. So you take 5, but it's reduced by 1 because of toughness. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So he takes 4. He lost toughness, but you still have 5 damage and a 10 attack. So it's still possible to hit him. Now, I only get the +2 to my defense when it's a ranged attack. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, he has 19 defense.
Okay.
So that is my only actions, because I'm not going to push him. Oh, let's mark the right guy.
Okay.
And then on to David's turn.
So can he make a ranged attack without pushing?
No. Now, if he does another action, he will take a push. But you can move. You can move up into combat and still make a melee attack without pushing. Or it would still push you, but you still get to do like multiple actions a turn with him.
Okay, well then that's what we're going to do, is that's what we're all here for.
So your wings move 4, so you're going to combine them into 8.
Yep.
So the Greater Fire Dragon is going to move into base contact.
And I'm switching the...
Yep, you double up on the colored token, so
yep.
I get my free spin. Mm-hmm. And we are going to go back to this view.
Cool. And now that's...
You're going to go for a combat, right?
Right. That's an attack of...
10 against my defense of 19.
So I just have to beat a 9.
Yep. You do. You get a 9 exactly.
Nice.
So I take 5, but it's reduced by 2 to limited vulnerability. 3. So I go... That did a significant number on me. But you also then take a point of damage. Now here's the stupid thing about multi-dial characters. Where do you want to take the damage on?
In the ass.
Yep.
Ain't nobody back there.
But he cannot take another action next turn. He can only do 2 consecutive actions on a multi-dial where I think Titans can do multiple actions, so they can just keep pushing until they're dead.
Okay. So I've moved him, and I think that's...
So it's 1 action.
Yep, 1 action.
Okay. You can't shoot him. But you can shoot this guy. We're within 12 of each other.
Oh, with the dragon?
Oh, no, the Imhotep Gunner and the Troll.
And I can't shoot him because he's engaged in melee.
Yep, and you can't shoot him because he's engaged in melee.
Okay, so we're going to go for the Imhotep Gunner.
Okay.
And I have an attack of 11.
The camera falls over. Yep. Gunner, Troll.
Yep, 11 versus a defense of what?
My defense is 15, but Woods bumps it up to 16.
Okay, so I got to roll over a 5.
Yep.
And I do not.
You do not. Whew.
But I do roll doubles. Too bad I didn't.
Well, as long as it's not Snake Eyes, right?
Right.
So you're still parking with a token.
So he's moved with a token. Okay, and then
You're going to clear?
I'm wondering if I should push her, because that's
My defense is 16. 16. You need a 9. A 9 to hit him? Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm going to leave her there.
Yep.
And which means I'm going to pull these tokens. Okay.
All right. And so on my turn, it's just my Imhotep Gunner. He's going to shoot at the... Oh, wait. He's out of arc. He's going to shoot at the Troll Gunner again. He hits for 2 points of damage on the Troll Gunner again.
Okay. 1, 2.
And then that is my turn, so I'm going to pull my tokens.
Okay. So this guy is going to start whipping around.
Yep.
He can get to right here.
Yep.
Pretty easily. Okay. So now he can't do anything more than that.
Correct.
He's down to a defense of 12 with her attack of 8. She needs to beat a 4 to heal him up again. She got a 5.
Yep. So now you roll D6 healing.
5.
5. So he goes back to full health.
Okay. Cool.
And so mark her with a token.
Mark her with a token. And now since she's clear, she's going to go for 7 against
16.
16.
That's a 9?
That's a 9.
These two right here. That's a 7. Nope.
No hit.
Thank goodness this isn't Mage Knight Dungeons, because in Mage Knight Dungeons I would get a free counterattack. But it's not. It's Skirmish.
Okay.
So you are done then?
I am done.
So now you pull the Troll Artillerist token and the Greater Fire Dragon second token.
We're gold.
So on my turn, the Arcane Draconum is going to attack the Fire Dragon. He still has an attack of 12 into a defense of 16.
Just needs to beat a 4.
These two are dragon person versus dragon.
And
he gets it with a 7 for an additional 3 points of damage. And you don't have toughness anymore, so 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And then Gold Mechanic's gonna run away. And the Blade Golem's gonna smash.
I don't blame him. She's cute.
Well, he's a robot, and when I mean smash, I mean he's gonna take that saw blade and cut her in half.
Yeah, most girls are into machines anyway.
So I rolled it a 9 plus 11, that exceeds 15, so she takes 4 points of damage.
Ouch. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay.
Alright, and so that is my turn. I pulled my Imhotep Gunner token, and we are back to David.
All right, so...
The clicking you hear is my keyboard switching camera angles.
So, first thing I'm going to do is...
Dragon on Dragon Violence?
Dragon on Dragon Violence.
Dragon on Dragon Violence.
Okay, so what's my attack now?
Your attack is now 9, and my defense is 16, so you need a 7.
And I got
Get it with an 8. You still deal 4 points of damage, but I have toughness, so I take 3.
Okay, we're gonna put this out here.
Okay.
And shoot. I am pretty sure, yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Let's go ahead and shoot across the bush.
Yep.
His attack again is 11 versus...
My defense is 16 with the hindering turn.
Yeah, so he's gotta... Damn.
You do hit. No, actually you do hit. You're at 11.
Okay.
That's 5. That's 16.
Okay.
How much damage you deal?
Damage is 3.
1, 2,
And it's got a
3.
that splash box thing. What is that?
That's Battle Fury.
Oh,
Battle
okay.
Fury just means you can't be captured.
Fair enough. Okay. So he has moved. And out of curiosity, what's it take to break away?
4, 5, or 1d6. Roll a 4, 5, or 6.
Okay.
This will cause a push action, so she'll take a damage doing it.
That's fine.
She does not, so she takes the damage still.
Yep. And she's dead.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and reset her.
Yep.
Okay. So they're both down a person.
And so that's your turn then, right?
That's my turn.
So pull your red tokens. I'm going to push the Arcane Draconum to attack the Fire Dragon. He's an attack of 9 against a defense of 15. So
Come on, big numbers.
got an 11, so it hits for 3 more points of damage. 1, 2, 3. All right. Well, it can't. Its head can no longer move. It's got 1 skull, but its damage spiked back up again. It's got Battle Fury or Berserk. It's got Berserk. So then my Arcane Draconum takes a point of damage because I don't think he's going to be long for this world. And the Emotep Gunner. I guess he will back up out of the woods. Blade Golem. Oh, sorry about that. No, there we go. So Emotep Gunner backed up out of the woods. The Blade Golem is going to move up into base contact with your healer.
Okay.
So she gets a free spin. And that is it for my turn.
So technically, he is not in base contact with the artillerist troll.
Correct.
Okay.
So now it's your turn.
Okay. My turn is... Let's see.
Dragon.
Because he's still got a yellow on him. Damn. Okay. Can't quite make it there, but can make it there. So he's...
Hang on, it's up. Let's just make sure. So 5. Yep, that will. You'll charge into the Arcane Draconum, and then you also get to attack because you have charge.
Yep.
So it's 10 versus a 14.
10 versus a 14.
So Centaur against Arcane Draconum.
Just have to roll over 4.
Yep. You hit, and he doesn't have toughness anymore. Oh no, he still has toughness. So he takes 2. And that finishes off the Arcane Draconum. And that game is pretty much done now. This is honestly what I expected. The Arcane Draconum, while one of my favorite models, is freaking awful for the points. Yeah, we can keep playing, or we can just call it there because I've lost 207 points, and that dragon's just going to run through my team now. Because he's almost dead, and so I only have 1 Blade Golem. So we could probably call it with a complete tabling with the dragon.
Okay. We can do that.
Yep. So the reason why I wanted to do this is to showcase the awful discrepancy of this guy being way too many damn points. They actually fixed it with... They fixed the issues with the Arcane Draconum with the actual Solanavi creator. Too narrow of an arc. The excessive defense of 19 and the attack of 15 with Magic Blast. Magic Blast is completely worthless on him. Replacing it with the Solanavi creator, who has a movement of 14, a bigger arc, 180 degree arc, 18 defense, and has... Oh, I guess I forgot he had command. The command is a wash, but actually has all full 11 clicks versus his. I think he only has 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 clicks to kill the Arcane Draconum, and she's also a whopping 178 points versus 202. So they realized their mistake with the Arcane Draconum. Again, I really like the model. I think he's really cool. He's terrible, but the Soul Navi creator is what the fixed version of the Arcane Draconum should be. But other than that, that is the Arcane Draconum versus a young Fire Dragon, and there is a way to kill this guy at 300 points. Like, I have models to do this. I've done it before. Like, you bring a Thunder Golem, you bring Snurgle Long Strike, or whatever I have like 3 Snurgle Long Strikes and none of the normal models. It's like the Orc with the big sniper harpoon gun. Just bring a bunch of Pierce and 14-inch range and you just shoot him to death. But, thank you, David. I hope you guys all enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Bye.